Dale digs down under.
I'm digging down under me shed.
Alright guys, welcome back down the hole. I've not been digging for a little bit. I've got to get into here and finish off this bit of dirt, shave that bit of a wall off and chuck up this last bit of shoring that's got to go in there. And then I'm thinking we'll take down this section here and get stuck into that. We'll start digging that way. Because I've decided, instead of doing a full concrete staircase down here, I'm going to do a steel one with like stringers and stuff and a little landing up there. And that way I can just do a little bit of concrete up there, a couple of stairs at the top, and then it comes onto the steel landing. Give me a heap of extra space down here too, because that way I can store stuff underneath the staircase and do all that type of thing. Should be a bloody good plan, I think. Let's get stuck into ripping this bit down off the wall, eh, so we can finish off that section. Well, that's got that whole wall there sorted out now. She's all the way back to where it's got to be. And I've started trimming out this little bit here to get it to the right place. I've come up to about, well, chest height. Now I just got to sort out the rest of this top bit here. I'm only coming out to about 500 off the wall. Oh, jeez, that little bit of wall trimming there, along, not including what I did yesterday, that just took bloody half an hour worth of shoveling. Alright, we'll get this stuff up off the floor. We'll get this little bit finished off. Well, there we go. We got another 26 buckets loaded up and ready to go to the dump. Let's get these things out of here and get this piece of shoring down the hole. Bloody beauty. We're almost finished this entire run. There we go, that's looking bloody smicko. I decided to put this little bit of board in here this time, and I've screwed it through from the other side just to make sure that these two surfaces are nice and smooth together. Like these ones are perfect, and that one's bit rough, but this one's a bit rough too, so I just thought that'll help things out a bit. So now we got this last bit here pinned up in place. I've just got to fill in this little bit of a gap that's left in there. So that won't take too much work to do. I'll just haul this bit here up the top and give him a trim down, make it suit that gap, and then we've got to just finish off this bit of framework just to support it and hold it back. Jeez, we made some good progress. So tomorrow when the sun's up, I'll hook into that bit. And I think before we start digging this way, I've got an issue with every time I come down here of a night time, bloody bees are coming in here, aren't they? I've got so many bloody hives in my backyard, I can't stop them from coming down. So what I think I'm going to do is make a bit of a hatch on the inside of this thing. That way I can flick it in and shut this place up and stop any of the light and hopefully prevent some of these bees from coming down in the hole. Because when they do come in here, they get exhausted and bloody die, don't they? So that sucks. There's heaps of them, but still, I don't like doing it to them. And the other thing is, though, is when I do put this hatch up there, I've got to think about Charlie. He's a bloody 30-kilo dog now and getting a bit bigger too. So I've got to make sure that it's going to hold him, because that buffhead, he's going to bloody sit on this or something, I reckon. So I don't want him coming down in the hole. That'd be a bloody disaster. So tomorrow, I'll cut this bit down and get it sorted. And then we'll sort something out for that so I can close this place up and add a bit more lighting. I want this place to be like daytime when I'm in here. It'll be fantastic. We can do a lot more digging at night, put some music on down here, and we'll get this section up here sorted. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Well, she's a brand new day, and let's get stuck back into it, eh? We'll go up the top and get that bit of timber sorted out so we can fill in that last bit of infill and then start pulling this bit down. Did a little bit of a clean up this morning. It's looking good. So I got this bit of board up and out of the hole now, guys, and what I've done is I've taken a measurement from the edge here to the face of the blade, which is 33 millimeters, and then I've set this up so it's 33 millimeters back from the length that I want. So then you can run the saw all the way along this straight edge, get yourself a really nice clean cut, and it'll be the exact measurement that you need. So rather than trying to follow just a line by eye or something like that, you got yourself a perfect guide. Should pretty much give you the same result as what a table saw would, without the extra expense of having to go and buy a table saw. Alright, I'll throw the cut in it and we'll have a look at what it turns out like. There you go, guys, perfect result. You just can use that anytime you're doing this type of work. Anything you want to cut straight can be done like that. Makes life bloody easy. There we go, that's looking pretty good. Got the last little bit there in place. Just got to lock up that floor bit there, put a little bit of timber across and dynabolt that bit down. She's sorted. I was talking earlier on about making up some type of sliding like hatch or flap to seal this bit up. Had a bit of a think about it. I've come up with something a bit better. So last time I used that one there to close it all up to stop the bloody bees coming in, the hook let go, didn't it? I ended up trapped down in there. That sucked. Rather than doing a whole bunch of extra work to make up something to hold a flap in there, I realised I've already got something, don't I? I just make up this without the dirt. I'll just cut up a piece of form ply and I'll just drop that in the hole. That'll work perfectly. Well, that problem's solved, so let's head back down and start pulling all of this bloody deck apart and get ready to start digging all of that section out. Oh, there's Charlotte. She's a bloody beauty. Look at her. What a gorgeous looking spider that is, eh? See if we can pick her up. I don't think she'd be too upset with me. Oh no, she just wants to hide. We'll let her hide. She didn't fall down. That's a bloody good sign. I was a bit worried pulling that one out. Bit of leverage. Oh, still can't get the bloody thing out, can I? Gonna have to pull down this bit here as well. Not gonna be much left of this thing by the time I get this board out. The ladder just to reach that one. There we go. Nice and easy to get out now. The last piece of the old wall, eh? Oh, there we go. Been a long time since I've seen that bit of dirt. I've got to start digging all this bit out. I have to set up buckets and stuff down here and fall it into it. I'm going to have to probably try and work out some way of blocking up this hole here, because that there just goes straight into the sump. If I go knocking all the dirt straight down in there, that's just going to fill up my bloody sump hole, and that won't be much good. Now the other option that I've probably got is probably disconnect this pump out of there and do that whenever I'm digging, and then just clean out the hole and reconnect the pump each time. That might be the go, eh? And we'll just rip down this face here, make it so that I've got a bit of a ledge to set up on. Then it shouldn't affect the sump too much after that. It's been a bloody big job, this one. Look at all the timber I got here. So much bloody timber to get out of this place now. But I'll be able to use one of these pieces for that bit of board up there that I was talking about. So I'll cut one of them down. That'll work in perfect. Won't go to waste. This wall here, that's now supported up there by those bits. So that should be okay. It won't fall down. It's linked together there. Goes across the top and up through there. So yeah, that should be pretty right. That'll just hang there, I'd say. Then once I get this dug back a bit, I'll start doing a similar frame to what I've got here, and then I'll run that frame down the inside of there. I'll have to end up pulling all of this bit down, and then once all that bit's down, I can do a similar type of shoring as what I've got in there, just all the panels. And I've still got to dig back behind here too and get that back to that same place as where all of that is. I think I'll call it a day on this video, and we'll get stuck into this bit in the next time. So remember, small knocks break bloody big rocks. See you next time.